Liam, age 9, made a funny video in his bedroom and uploaded it to a public platform without his parents knowing. Within hours, strangers were commenting, and not all of them kind or safe. Someone even messaged asking for more videos. Liam didn't understand what was wrong, but he felt scared. One innocent click opened a door to the entire internet. And kids don't always know what's safe, but we can teach them and protect them. And in this video, we'll tell you how. Online influence is powerful, and it's happening in your classrooms whether you see it or not. Social media, whether you love it or hate it, has profound influence on both adults and children. I've had to become vastly aware of the way algorithms shape what I see, what I don't see, and even how I view the world. But what about the children in your care? As educators, how can you help them navigate this digital world safely? Hi everyone, I'm Natalie from My Progression, and today's video is all about how to keep children safe online. This video has now been updated with the latest Keeping Children Safe in Education 2025 guidance. I'll take you through your responsibility, what's new in KCSIE 2025, what the risks that young people are facing, what the manosphere is, and some practical guidance for you to use. So what's your responsibility? Ultimately, outside of the classroom, parents carry primary responsibility, but you also have a legal duty of care as an educator. Even if you can't set parental controls on a child's device, you should still be equipping them with knowledge on how to stay safe online. Within educational settings, all technology should be appropriately filtering and monitoring online content. Although this responsibility is with your settings IT engineers, you must ensure that within the classroom, you're monitoring all pupils when using the internet and flagging if any inappropriate websites or adverts have not been blocked by the system. As you should at the start of every academic year and throughout the year, as a reminder, review your school's safeguarding policies and online safety protocols so you know your responsibilities when it comes to safeguarding pupils online. My Progression is brought to you by Teacher Active, and keeping on top of your CPD just got even easier with the Teacher Active app. You can browse through all My Progression videos and test your knowledge straight away by gaining and downloading CPD certificates right onto your phone. If you're working with us as an educator, you can set your availability when it suits you. Earn when you want, learn when you can. Download the Teacher Active app today. So what's new in KCSIE 2025? In addition to existing standards, the 2025 update brings key clarifications, particularly around online safety. Here are the highlights related to this topic. Wider online harms, misinformation, disinformation, including fake news, and conspiracy theories are now explicitly identified as online content risks that schools must address, not just contact or conduct issues. For example, thousands of children have not been vaccinated due to the online myth that certain vaccinations can cause autism. Tech and cyber resilience. Schools must use tools like planned technology for your school or self-assessment of filtering, monitoring, and AI use. There's a strong emphasis on building cyber resilience across the school network. This service shows how your school can plan and use digital technology to keep children safe online, prevent cyber incidents, upgrade and maintain technology in cost-effective ways, and schools complete self-assessments to get recommendations to help meet the digital and technology standards. Cyber safeguarding integration. Online safety must now be embedded across policies, curriculum planning, staff training, safeguarding leads, and communication with parents. A good way to do this is to include information about online safety in weekly assemblies, blogs, and newsletters, so the messages are reaching out to all staff members, pupils, and their parents. For more information on safeguarding, check out our 3-part CPD accredited series linked with the description below. Once you're there, hit like and subscribe so you never miss an update. So what is the risk? Historically, the main risks online have been cyberbullying, where bullying follows children home and they can't escape it. Predators. Online predators can pretend to be whoever they want online and can groom children from the comfort of their own home. Oversharing. Children might not be aware of how quickly things can spread on the internet, and they need to understand the fact that once something's out there, you might not ever get it back. And inappropriate content, so accessing offensive and inappropriate material, is far too easy on the internet. The KCSIE now reminds us to be vigilant about two new key areas: misinformation and conspiracy theories, and AI-generated harm. So misinformation and conspiracy theories. This is false or misleading information that's spread regardless of intent. This could be rumours, unverified claims, or misinterpreted facts. Conspiracy theories are explanations for events or situations that involve secret plots by powerful groups, often without credible evidence. They thrive on fear, distrust, and emotional appeal. This misinformation can spread through social media posts, videos, online forums, and even manipulated news articles. Algorithms often amplify this because shocking content gets more clicks and shares. This can impact children and young people because they may not have developed critical thinking skills to question what they see online, and therefore may believe harmful narratives. This could create fear or even lead to children and young people being radicalised by extremist views, which may be presented as hidden truths. AI-generated harm. AI can now create synthetic content, images, videos, text, or audio that look and sound real, but are entirely made up. An example of this are deepfakes, which are AI-generated videos or audio recordings where someone's likeness or voice is altered to make them appear to say or do something they never did. AI-generated harm spreads through social media platforms, video sharing sites, or even private messaging apps. Cheap and accessible AI tools mean anyone can create realistic-looking fake content. AI can have a negative impact on children and young people because they may not be able to distinguish between real and synthetic media, which can cause them to become confused about what's true. Harmful AI-generated content can be used for bullying, harassment, disinformation, or even exploitation. Exposure to this content can impact a child's self-esteem, worldviews, and ability to trust others. Without guidance about the dangers of AI, children may misuse these tools themselves, spreading harmful content unintentionally. The manosphere, a new online threat. An emerging concern is the manosphere, a network of online communities like incels, MRAs or men's rights activists, MGTOW, men going their own way, pickup artists that often push misogynistic or anti-feminist ideologies. The media, such as the Netflix series Adolescence, have spotlighted how young boys may be drawn into this sphere, initially through seemingly benign self-help content or fitness advice, only to be gradually exposed to harmful, manipulative beliefs. Warning signs include use of jargon like red pill, alpha, or dismissive language towards women. Secretive online behaviour, time spent in certain forums like platforms like Reddit, Discord, or YouTube channels, and increased hostility, sarcasm, or emotional disengagement. For more information on how to keep your pupils safe online, check out our videos on decoding emojis and toxic masculinity in children, linked in the description below. And whilst you're there, like, subscribe, and click on the bell to keep hearing more from My Progression. We've spoken a lot about the dangers of the online world and new aspects that you need to be aware of. But how can you help your pupils? Well, here are some top tips for supporting your pupils online. Be vigilant and prepared. Your school's online safety policy should be updated to include misinformation, AI risks, and the manosphere as potential safeguarding concerns. Check with your DSO if the policy does not include these. Ensure every school device has the highest level of protection and filters to ensure only suitable and appropriate content can be accessed. Listen out for discussions around the internet and social media and escalate any concerning behaviour to your safeguarding lead. Involve parents. Send resources home to support parents in their understanding of online safety. Teach critical digital literacy. Show students how to spot fake or manipulative content. Challenge assumptions, question sources, and teach them how to respectfully debate and discuss topics. Encourage them to question everything they see. What was the source? Is there any bias? Teach them how to fact check. Now, one practical piece of advice I can offer is to use ground news. Ground news was created to offer clarity in an increasingly chaotic media landscape. Every day they process nearly 60,000 news articles from over 50,000 different news sources. Articles from different outlets covering the same event are merged into a single story, making it possible to get multiple perspectives in one place. Now, just to be clear, we're not affiliated with Ground News in any way. We just think it's a great service that's well needed. We'll link it in the description below. Start conversations about what the manosphere is, why some people are drawn to it, and how to identify red flags. Encourage students to come to you with anything worrying without fear of punishment. Educate, don't vilify. Experts advise that you stay calm, listen without judgment, and foster open dialogue so students feel safe talking about what they've encountered. Avoid shaming, instead help them choose content that encourages empathy and critical thinking. Keeping children safe online now includes a strong mandate to address misinformation, AI risks, and dangerous subcultures like the manosphere. It's not enough to just block content. You must educate, engage, and equip young people to think critically and empathetically. Make sure to check out the rest of our channel for more on digital safeguarding in education. And I've been Natalie from My Progression. Let's keep your career in motion.